Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. If you're here with me in the YouTube, in the Discord, or in the X chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. Dude, I missed an amazing short. God, this is like my perfect type of short. I missed this because freaking X. Dude, X's back end is all messed up. The server. All right, chill out. The server went down for the server I was using for broadcasting, or maybe they're upgrading it or something. But dang it, I missed that short. Anybody catch that short? That's a beautiful short. Dang it. All right, let's see who's with us here. All right, we got to chill out with the drum and bass this early. Calm down. All right, seems a little bit better. Good morning, Skunked, Abe Cyrus, Silent NW, Mike Plum, Tingles, Calvin, Josiah, TW, More MV1, Ferrari, Phil, Uncle Tatty, Jose, Frank, G-Lines, Kenny, Steve, Trendline Trading, Andrew, JP. Good morning, big guy. What's up, El Jess, Paolo, Tomoki, Billy Joe, Silent NW Part 2, Mike, Ripsmod, Master Trade Rick, I Can't Trade, Kaizen, Gary Elliott, Danny, Big Pebbles, what's up? Ah, man, I can't believe I missed that freaking X, dude. So mad. By the way, if you've been following along the journey here, my Edge Clear account no longer has a collateral. You see? Collateral's gone, and like I said, $630,000 in the balance. Should have been a lot more, though, because we could have caught that short. Yar! Today's the last day I'm going to be trading my Edge Clear account, if I do trade it at all. By the way. Because I'm moving it over to AMP. So we'll see how that goes. Dang it, this is such a beautiful short. I'm so... What are the odds that X has a new server for streaming today? What a bummer. Better commissions with AMP? No shot. No, I had the homie deal over at Edge Clear. There's no shot. I'm paying 4 times as much commissions with AMP. Good morning, Storm. How are you? It doesn't matter though. I mean, who cares? It's hundreds of dollars. Doesn't really mean anything. What's up, buy it, trade it? See what happens when we come down here. The previous day low, it's like 298. See the advantage of moving over to AMP. They have a dedicated risk desk, so they are willing to allow me to go for bigger size if I want to. Whereas the risk desk over at Edge Clear is not as robust. They're more of a boutique brokerage. I love the folks over at Edge Clear. I just want to see if AMP is any better. But the solution that I want is a CGQ connection connected to TradingView, and I want to have that connected in TradingView. So there's a limited number of connections that allow me to do that. So I'm going to be clearing through AMP, no longer clearing through Dorman. And yeah, they have a dedicated risk desk and very advanced risk algorithms that allow you to take more size. So I can continue to aggressively scale the account as we hit our journey to $1 million in the account. I'm not going to start again, no. I want to scale this thing aggressively. A lot of bidders down here. We have no news today. That's why I was like so bummed that I missed a short. Like if you have a short like this, oh my God. We have absolutely zero news happening today. It's like a 20-year bond auction in Barkin speaking at noon. That's it. Nice work there, Lulu. Already done for the day. Way to go. The sale for Apex ended last night. I got a message about somebody trying to use the 80% off code. That is now over. So So there is no longer a 80% off sale. Previous day low is right at 298 evens. So I'm guessing we're gonna probably tap into. I'm pretty sure we're probably tapping into like 298. Probably find a little bounce there. We have 14 contracts at 300. S&Ps are still coming down as well. Bring this down here. So 5920 has been this level in the S&Ps that we've been tracking for quite some time. I'm curious what's going to happen at 5920 in the S&Ps. Yeah, that was probably the cleanest short. I mean, easily the cleanest short of Globex. That was like perfect. Friggin' Twitter, dude. Should have never worried about getting live on Twitter. It literally took me like 5 minutes to get live on Twitter. I had to use a different server. The California server is down. I have to go to an Oregon server. It's so stupid. Be a streamer, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Who's the best trading fund to no eval 50K accounts? I like Tradeify. I like Tradeify a lot. Big fan of Tradeify. I traded Tradeify live on here for a total of 2 months, pretty much. And we were able to bring in $30,000 in payouts. And they're pretty inexpensive. Crazy, nothing really in the Mag 7 came down super hard on that pullback. So tapping in that 298 again. That previous day low. PD low. PD Pablo. Do we need to have a Tradeivate? No. It comes with one. It gives you a Tradeivate account. That's the beauty of trading with these props, is that you get a free trading platform included with your account purchase. So that's why it's amazing for newer traders out there. Do I take any sports supplements? Only Steel. Steel supplements is the only ones I trust. That's it. Still haven't taken a trade. I'm just watching down here at this previous day low. If we crack this previous day low, I'm thinking that we could probably come back down, maybe trade towards the 4-hour open, but still haven't taken anything yet. Just kind of watching here. There's a player that keeps on pulling and stacking 50 orders, 50 contracts. Do we have to pay the activation fee for the giveaway account? Yes. If you pass it, yes. What a shame that we missed this thing, huh? Google's at the VWAP alongside Amazon. But nothing's like I said, nothing's really coming down super hard in the Mag 7. Apple and Meta kind of came down a little bit, but nothing like that would cause that big of a drop down. So I don't think we're going to get any more move until Unless if we break the PD low, then maybe go for that 4-hour open. It's just kind of dangerous down here is all. I think Apex will do another sale. We just have to be patient and find out. Mentioned bandwidth being an issue for you? What, like networking bandwidth, maybe? If we don't bounce here, we may see 265. Yeah, maybe. It's just not really directional down here. When we kind of hold in this kind of consolidation, it's usually pending a bigger move, but that was such a huge drop down. I don't know if we're going to find tremendous selling underneath it. What if that was Apex's last sale? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Don't have enough bandwidth? I don't know. Probably to deal with the maybe networking. I have no idea. I don't remember. You'd have to give me more context. No idea what you're talking about. I say a lot of things. I have no idea. I don't remember that one. Yeah, even though that 50 stack is gone, it means nothing. It's just, there's just so many flashing orders. They're doing it above and below. Like, I'm serious. I haven't touched this. I haven't traded. I haven't touched it. I'm just watching. I'd like to take a trade, but gotta wait. Gotta be patient. Yeah, we had a nice little double top there above the previous 4-hour high up here. So, yeah, we're just holding here now. They gave me the 15K? Yeah. I mean, what do you mean? Right there. Why wouldn't they? It's my money. They're just holding that back as collateral. Or whatever you want to call it. Now we are bouncing here. I wasn't confident enough to take this long, so I'm just gonna watch it. That 59.20 level in the S&P has been something else. Been kind of crazy. See if I got my prop accounts here. Still not activated. Interesting. Wow, a lot of people shorting into that little push there. This market has just been not really giving a lot of opportunities, so that's why I'm kind of bummed that I missed that short dealing with trying to get live on Twitter. Which indicator? You talking about Bookmap, or are you talking about... There's both of them. Spaceman BTC key level and Bookmap above my head. Bookmap, you can find a link in the description. Would you be able to trade 100 contracts? Yeah. If I need to, yeah. They cap the account at 100 contracts in the NQ. And they only require $200,000 worth of margin. So my account's 630K. I would never run into an issue with margin. I really doubt I'm ever gonna trade 100 contracts, but I'd like to get up to, like, you know, I want to scale. I want to continue to scale it aggressively. I just don't think I'm gonna be using 100 contracts straight out the gate. You know what I mean? Price action's weak because we don't have any news that's driving the market right now. Tomorrow's the actual only day out of this entire week that we actually have an economic schedule that's worth trading. I said that at the beginning of the week. We had the PMI and the jobless claims tomorrow. That's at 8:30. So you don't want to miss that. It's going to be the best tradable news this entire week. And it could just be a dud. That's totally fine too. That's why I'm so bummed that I missed that beautiful short. Like, that's just exactly my short right there. Like, that right there is just my exact type of trade. Beautiful momentum, continuation, heavy shorting, people capitulating from their longs. It's just a beautiful, beautiful trade. And you see now it's like, it's omnidirectional, so it's like, it's hard to trust either way. We could have a sharp pullback right down to 298.5, find extreme buyers, rip it right back to 330, reject at 330s back to 300. Like, it could be very choppy from here. So, you know. Yeah, there is no trading on Monday. I'm not going to be live on Monday. I might go live on Instagram via my glasses. We'll see. But yeah, no trading on Monday is going to be lovely. Hey, there we go. We're pushing up. Do we go 330 and then reject? There's a lot of people that are shorting into these moves. Yeah, I tested out the Ray-Ban Meta glasses and they are amazing. It's crazy. I can't believe how cheap they were. It's like insane. I would pay $1,000 for those things. Those are awesome. Okay, let's see what happens here at the 30s. How much are they? A few hundred? With tax, like $400. Which is like, you know, you pay like $250 for a regular pair of Ray-Bans that are polarized. So it's only $150 more for the glasses that record and have AI and all this other cool stuff. So, I mean, the brain behind the glasses exists in your phone. So they really are just like a camera that's Bluetooth connected. That's pretty much it, with some speakers. So I understand why the cost is so low, but the experience feels very expensive. They record in vertical, so not 4K. It's like 2K vertical. So 330 and rejecting a little bit, Monday mid. Again, I don't trust this enough to take it. It's just choppy, like I said. Translator feature, yeah. Live translation. Still no trades, just watching. I want to be able to take a trade that I'm confident in. And if there's no confident trades, we just sit and wait. I'd much rather take a trade I'm confident in versus like let's see. Those are costly trades if you do one that's like, yeah, let's see. Let's just try it. Yesterday, I spent the majority of my time out in my pool. It was like 90 degrees. Today is going to be even hotter. 94 degrees today, if that's correct, right? Jeez, 94 today. My God. Listening to Mastering the Mental Game of Trading on YouTube while I'm driving. I need to hear the info over and over. Nice. I don't think I've read that book. I'm not sure. Maybe I have. I don't remember. So I'm still waiting for 2 accounts to activate on TVT. No big headlines this morning either. Looking for anything here. Might be another no trade day, which is fine because my money's getting wired out anyway. Actually, I probably shouldn't even trade my personal now that I think about it, because those trades would have to clear. I don't know. Bonds are back over 5. Let me see. Are they? Ooh, the 20 years. Is that what you're talking about? The 20 years? Yeah. Crazy. 30 years, I got 4.9 right now. I don't know why. Yeah, the 20s are 5.01. Yeah, we got a 20-year bond auction today. It'll be interesting to watch the BTC on that. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, it'll be interesting. That's, like I said, that's the only piece of news that's interesting today. If you read my morning memo, that's the only thing I really discussed that was important in the final word was the 20-year bond auction. We got Barkin speaking at noon. That's it. Like, nothing. Bond auction's at 1, I believe. Almost positive. Let me just double check. I usually do those at 1. Yeah, 1 p.m. So you'll get the results of that auction like right around 102. 101 and a half. View on gold? Let's see. I mean, if the 20-year does well, I think we'll see it spike in gold. We have a high BTC, and in the 20-year, we'll probably see a little bit of spike on gold. That's what I think. Right now, we're jacking at the Monday mid here. I think Barkin's the only one speaking today too. Where are the newsletter published? First, early access goes out in the Discord, and then it goes out to Webull, E-Trade, Benzinga, Schwab. Goes out to all the brokerage houses. But it gets published late, you know. Let's see if I can find. Have a mailing list or Substack post that we can subscribe for the report? Just the Discord. Let me see if they published. I'm looking at yesterday's publication. What day was that? Yesterday's 20th. Sometimes it's harder to find. Sometimes I can find it really easily on Thinkorswim. Sometimes it takes some digging. But yeah, it's published late there. But also, like, Webull, it shows up. But it comes hours late. Morning memo is really good. I like to read through it before looking at any charts. Yeah, I think it's valuable for sure. It gives you kind of a pulse on where everything's at. The areas of interest of all the Mag 7 SPY triple Qs. I think we could do without this song. We are definitely well above that 5920 level in the S&Ps now. We did just tap into the VWAP. in both the S&Ps and the NASI. See, I didn't see this happening at all. I didn't see this clean move happening straight back up, so I didn't take it long. I didn't take anything. It's too choppy still. Just not worth me putting on risk for my style of trading. That's all. Ever trade the Russie? I have. I don't make a habit of it. When they're talking about indices that I want to trade, just the S&P and the NAS. That's pretty much it. I don't really mess with the Dow either. Music says, Rips bought 5 Tradify accounts with your code. Nice, let's go. Take it slow, dude. Don't try to rush. If you remember the way that I was trading those, it was very, very slow. Just hit my profit goal every single day and was done with them. And the profit goal in the straight to funded for me for the 150Ks was only 450 to 900. Pretty easy to hit per account. And if you don't hit it, just lock it up for the day. It's no big deal. We did hit VWAP, and now we are coming back down here. Something's making this tank. I mean, S&Ps are just coming back down to that 59.20 level. Back to the weekly open. Big sharp drop. I wonder if we can actually break below those 300s and test that now. We are coming down. Let's see if we can break that 59.20 level in the S&P at all. That previous day low is still at 298 is interesting as well. See if it wants to sweep into this liquidity lower. Testing down these 300s potentially. 59.20 is that line in the sand here. I got pulled out at 300. I took a small little scalp there. Very, very small trade. Very small trade there. For 535 bucks. 3 contracts. Very small trade. Whatever. It's better than nothing, right? So. Ron B says, you okay, brother? You sound a bit down today. Glad to pray for you if you want. What? I feel like I'm energetic today. I feel like I'm in a good mood. Do I seem down to the rest of you folks? I feel like things are great. I'm in a generally pretty good mood right now. That's how I feel. We trade down to areas of interest where even if it broke 300 here, I'm not really bummed about missing the trade, you know? I seem stressed? Dude, folks don't know me that well. Man, I wish I could lie to you and say that I'm stressed. I'm excited about what's happening. Like WSOP is about to start, about to move over to AMP. Been trading really, really well. Up 630K. I mean, I don't know. Things are great. Things are awesome. Style trading momentum. and reading order flow. All right, we are breaking below the previous day low. None of the equities are super rolling though. Like they're all kind of at VWAP here, which makes this extra dangerous. Wonder if we're gonna push up, reject 300s, and then potentially go lower. But I mean, we need to see some cracking in the equities markets here. Like they're all ready to go. Like Apple, Tesla, Meta, yeah, Nvidia. Microsoft's a little bit too high still. Amazon's starting to roll. Google's starting to roll. If they started to roll, I don't know. I don't see it happening. It just seems too obvious. It just seems like the obvious move. I feel like they're just gonna hold down here, find some bids, and come back up. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't trust this right now in a short. Trying to trade like SW, slowly scanning the rejection of VWAP, taking it short. Nice. Anticipating that drop. Very nice. Yeah, S&Ps are rejecting off VWAP as well. We do have Apex accounts to trade today too. Yeah, there we go, bouncing back up. Can't say I'm surprised, but I'm also not confident enough in a bounce to take that long, so just no trade again. See, like you get long in that thing, you get snapped right back, clap back. Kind of want to have top of hour come in. It looks like we have more liquidity being exchanged in the market today than yesterday. So that's a good thing. So maybe the open will be easier to trade. I don't know. Easier being a kind of not a really great description. Trading should never seem like it's easy. I mean, I wish it was. There's some trades that are easier than others, but I feel like after trading for 11 years or almost 11 years, I could tell you like it's never the E word. It's never easy. You know what I mean? Some trades are easier than others, but trading I've never felt like, oh man, that was so easy. Yesterday was terrible. I didn't trade my my Percy Jackson one single time yesterday. I didn't really care. I didn't even barely look at the markets either. Like even if I missed a massive move, I don't really care because that morning was so gross. I mean, I did miss some bigger moves, but like nothing I'm really willing to risk money on, you know what I mean? Everything is always going to look easy in hindsight. Like for instance, oh, just short here, cover here, go long, short again, cover here, maybe go long, who knows? You never know. Or maybe it's just gonna be you should have shorted here and then goes down. It's always gonna be easy in hindsight in that moment, unless the market's giving you some really nice information. It's pretty difficult. How do you overcome revenge trading? Just trade for long enough. You have to get through it. You have to see how bad it can get. Like you have to see how much damage you can do to yourself and then realize like, dude, I don't want to do that anymore. That's what it is for me. Like a lot of the stuff that I can freely talk about is because I went through it and had a really bad time. This song is fire, by the way. This makes me want to like start an 80s aerobics show. Who's ready to exercise? I know I am. Let's go rollerblading. Yeah, that's the one. That's exactly what I was thinking. Didn't they have like the world championship of aerobics or something back in the 80s? What a different time that was. Dang, 5920 just gave out in the S&Ps. That's a big level. All right, I'm gonna be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with you. No trades on. All right, we're back. Looks like the market is meandering lower. 5920 is that line in the sand for the S&P, so as long as we stay underneath that, I think the market can continue to roll. Why you got Disney Music 1? Because Disney Music 2 is the worst. So I go with Disney Music 1, obviously. Felt like you should have known that, obviously. You want to see 59.05? The problem with that is that the market doesn't care what we want. May VIX expiration 15 minutes. Nice. Yeah, 59.20 again. Again, still hasn't. That's one trade. We're one trade and that's it. One trade today, folks. That's it. Sometimes that's all it is. Nothing I can do about it. The market's not moving the way I like it moving. Nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna just take a random trade. Needs to be my criteria, you know? Rips didn't hit nobody's mom last night, that's why he's grumpy? Bruh, how do you know? I don't know why people are saying I'm grumpy. Grumpy, come on. "20 years ago, I would have never imagined you'd be drinking Celsius out of a straw while listening to jazz music." Well, you know, here we are. They're trying to throw you off. Throw me off of what? Oh no. I might miss another $500 trade here. Oh my God. I mean, what are we gonna do, you know? Dude. I can't have one day where I'm just relaxed. I haven't worked out today, if that makes any difference. What's the best steakhouse? Go to Don's Prime at Fontainebleau. Don's Prime at Fontainebleau. You'll enjoy it very much. You like coffee? I drink black coffee before I drink Celsius in the morning. It's what I kick things off with. What's this Ninja Trader contest people are talking about? It's paper, right? Paper accounts. Steakhouse of the win ain't bad. Yeah, SW's goated. Don's Prime. Prime at Bellagio. John George's. Guest House had really good steak, actually. You gonna have another giveaway party? We taking a break? No giveaways today. Well, that's not true. I might give away some stuff towards the end of the stream. Easiest way to convince me is to like the video. When I see that we have a lot of likes, then I usually fire it up. Again with the mom. How do you feel about the mom jokes, DK? You're a big fan, right? Any favorite shows in Vegas? What's the Sphere like? I've never been to the Sphere. I've had friends that have gone, and they've said it's amazing. So, let's see this. Interesting. Apex promotion is 50% off temporarily until they do another sale. I don't know when they're going to do the next sale. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. We'll find out. Someone said you drink 15 Celsius a day. Is that true? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I've ever drank 15 in a day. That'd be a heart attack waiting to happen. How much would it take for you to shave your beard? I'll shave it right now. Grows back. You know the price action's bad when we start talking about whether or not I would shave my beard. Have I been in contact with Take Profit lately? What's up with their garbage support? Last time I contacted them, it took a week to respond. It's going on 2 days now. I mean, my last experience was very good. Dude, this air changing is like insane right now, by the way. It's so freaking hot. It's gonna be 90 something degrees today. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, Take Profit, I haven't had any issues. But they're hiring a bunch of support agents, I know that. If that makes any difference to you. This is my second summer living here. It's 50 over here in New England? Oh my. Yeah, that's the beauty of living in Vegas, is it gets extra hot. I love living here. You get poker, restaurants, shows, entertainment. And I don't live like in the city of Las Vegas. I live outside of the city of Las Vegas because I live in a country club outside of Las Vegas. And it feels like where I live is kind of like California. Like the beauty, not the people. It's amazing. No oceans though. Yeah, I mean, I used to live on a private beach before this for like 6 years. It's fun. But, you know, it's nice to have a little change. Wonder if they still put subliminal messages in music. Yeah. Code rips. Code rips. Code rips. Take Profit replies faster if you're incognito. Really? Seems like a tall tale. I guess maybe. Yeah, who knows? Who's invited to the Ribs Cookout this summer? Well, you know, the big sponsor that we had for the event that we're going to do out here, they want to do it next year. So I'm still debating on whether or not we're going to have a meetup. Wow, look at that spike. What was that from? It is crazy. Like the futures market is moving, but then nothing else is moving. That's how you know this is just pure manipulation right now. It's keeping me out of these markets. But yeah, the main sponsor pulled out. They want to be a sponsor next year. So I'm just figuring out what we want to do this year as far as a meetup goes in like September, which is 3 months away. It's crazy. Years flying by. Am I excited for the new Oakland A's stadium? Yeah, I like watching baseball in person. I can't watch it on TV. It's too boring. But I like going to baseball games in person. Meet at Ribs Crib pool party. I'd rather do a cabana at a hotel. We are 89 with 60% humidity in SC. Wow. Yikes. 60%. I mean, that actually seems kind of nice. Better than PR where it was like 90% humidity. Ribs' question is obviously not about trading, but do you do sauna and cold plunge? I found a place very close to where I live, sauna and cold plunge. I am not a cold plunge person, but I thought about buying one. That's as far as I got. My friends swear by it. I have never done it myself. Actually, you know, I did. We had a that place where I lived with the private beach. The health club there had a private thing, or the spa was like they had a cold plunge at the spa that I do, and it was like right next to this jacuzzi that was like in the jungle. Some beautiful, beautiful place. But yeah, not really anything outside of that. I have friends that swear by it. You can get like. There's one that I was looking at. It's like under 10 grand for a very nice cold plunge tub thing. Very nice one. But I never followed through with it. Never bought it. I just have my pool. If I want to have my pool set as a cold plunge, I just turn off the heater during the winter, and it's a cold plunge. You have a cold tub, dumbest thing I've ever bought, used it once. Well, I mean, anything's going to be a dumb purchase if you only use it one time, right? You got to really commit to it. Yeah, I'm training today. I'm excited about today. I'm going to be working out probably pretty early, too, to beat the heat because it's already 70 degrees, I think. Almost 70 degrees. There we go. Back to the workout energy. You're a trader and you don't cold plunge? I mean, I did all of my meditation after I traded yesterday, too. I had some wild... I was gone yesterday. I meditate in my pool, by the way. Like, I just post up on a floaty, let the rays of the sun cascade down my face. It was a good session yesterday. 555, by the way. Make a wish. Make a wish that all your dreams come true. Make profit on the day. I was shaking for like 15 minutes, thought I was dying. Cold ain't for me. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you do a cold plunge and then once you get out, it's like your bones are cold. That's what my buddy told me. I haven't done it. I still haven't done it. I've only done like the one that we had at that spa, but yeah. I've been in a sauna plenty of times. Like, saunas are not foreign, you know? Been in the wood saunas, the hot coal saunas, the regular like gym sauna with the steam room. Is a sauna different than a steam room, by the way? I mean, I'm sure there's like an argument for that. The verbiage, right? Like, I've done the sauna where it's like it smells like wood in there. Smells like that cedar. And you put the water over the hot coals. Done that one. What's healthier, the wet sauna or the dry sauna? Which one's better for you? The creepy old man. Oh, man. Yeah, there's some weirdos that do that kind of stuff, huh? Dry heat, get much hotter temperature-wise, but I think their idea is get your body temp up. Yeah, didn't like Ziz die because he used a sauna? That aesthetic kid, the legend of Ziz. Ziz bro, whatever his name was. Didn't he die because of a sauna? More likely the drugs. Yeah, but wasn't... I know he died because of steroids, but like, wasn't the sauna what pushed him over the edge? Heart condition. Zizbra, yeah. The OG aesthetic bra. Roids and coke, that'll do it to you. Seems like a really stupid thing to do, by the way. Steroids and cocaine. Seems kind of like, hey, probably shouldn't do that. Kind of common sense. Liverman Doc on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. That guy's another psycho. I guess there's just like extremists in the world, but it's like, you gotta, like, bro, what are you, like, on a competition to kill yourself the fastest? He drank 15 saucers a day. Probably the equivalent of that. Doji does crack and roids? No way. That's outrageous. What are you building over there, Robin? Trade roids and coke for peptides and Celsius. There you go. We are pulling up here, by the way, in this very unpredictable, choppy market. Am I into David Goggins? What do you think about him? I think anybody can be good. That if somebody motivates you to do healthy life choices or improve your life, I think I'm all for it. It just depends on what works for you. Some people, that kind of stuff doesn't work for, you know. I like, there's some people too, like, that try to, like, just talk about people like that, but then don't follow through with it in their own life. You know, throughout my years of, like, I've had a lot of friends that are disciplined. I've had a lot of friends that are undisciplined and trying to get their lives in order. What I've found throughout the years is, like, there's a very distinct difference between people who can be disciplined and people who can't be disciplined. There's some people that no matter what, there's nothing you can do to help them. They're just on their own path of being undisciplined. I think discipline is one of the hardest things to master. Some people can do it easily, easier than others, and some people are just gonna struggle with discipline. Like, when you become an adult and you can make your own choices, there's a lot of people who choose to just make undisciplined choices. Like, do you think that I don't want to have like a big bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch right now with like 2% milk or full whole milk? I would love to have a big bowl of Cinnamon Toast Crunch right now. But I don't, because I'm a grown man and I have discipline. Like, everybody thinks, like, when they look at somebody who's like fit and healthy, they're like, yeah, you're fit and healthy. It's like, yeah, gee, I wonder why. It's because I'm not a degenerate. Like, I would love to crush a 12 pack of Krispy Kremes right now. I would love to. You think I don't want to? Sounds delicious. I probably feel like absolute after that, but I'm a grown man, and the only person who can tell me no is me. So I tell me no, because I'm not a degenerate. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna tell you no but you. And like, people who are wildly undisciplined tend to wear it on the outside of their body, for the most part. Like, everybody can see how undisciplined you are. What are we going down for, by the way? This is, again, like, for no reason. Nothing's breaking. Nothing. Like, this is just manipulation right now. Goggins was fat and got tired. Yeah, exactly, right? That's the thing, is like, you have to get to a breaking point, I think, like, if you're that type of person. I'm a crazy disciplined person. I've always been disciplined because I grew up super poor and I never wanted to end up like how my parents were. That's the truth. Like, I grew up super poor, and every single day I was like, I never want to be an adult and be like living like this. Straight up. That was my motivation. Like, this is what I don't want to be. This is exactly what I do not want to be. And so for me, that was my motivation. Like, do not do that. Do not be like that. And I realized, like, the only way that I could be like that is being disciplined. That was it. If you want to lose weight, you know what the easiest thing to do? Eat between the hours of 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's it. Don't drink anything before then. Don't have any carbs. You'd be surprised, like, how many things have carbs in them you don't even realize. Don't drink anything outside of water or black coffee between the hours of 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eat as much as you want between the hours of 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. You will be shocked at how much your body rapidly changes. Stop drinking soda, diet soda. Stop drinking that crap. You'll be shocked. Look at this. We're bouncing right back up. Crazy. There's some people who can't drink Celsius, by the way, because your blood sugar will spike. Got tested for that. So if you have the resources, go get tested for it. The easiest thing to do is just not do it. Water, black coffee. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eat whatever you want. Start there. Just eat whatever you want. And then when you get better at it, do 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Get a little bit better, do 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. If you want to get super extreme, do 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. If you can follow that for like 90 days, 30 days, let's start with 30 days. You can follow that for 30 days. You'd be shocked at how much your life changes. Bet your testosterone is low, Rips. You're at the age? No. I wake up bricked up every morning. That's how I know. Wake up and like, wow, did I go camping? Why is there a tent? I don't remember going camping. Did we have s'mores last night? I don't remember. Went to one meal a day about 2 years ago, lost 50 pounds and holding, gained it when I retired from the army. Yeah. OMAD, 1 meal a day, OMAD. That's another one that works for people, but like I'm talking about the most extreme cases where people just cannot find the way to have self-control. I mean, that's the easiest way to do it. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's not a big ask. It's really not. If you can do that, you can conquer most things because then you can prove to yourself that you're capable of having self-control. What is your typical risk reward on your trades? Depends on the market structure of the setup. This is nothing. I would never, this is gross. Like if I was to trade this, right? Let's just say that I were to trade this. You're asking me what my, whoops, that's a big line. For some reason, let's just say that I saw like this short up here over the weekly open. I mean, I'm going to take it down to that previous day low. Yes, I'm going to miss out on this little point here, but like I'm just trading it from here to here. My stop is probably going to be here. So yeah, let's figure this out. What would be my standard risk reward on a trade like that? Let's say we got in right here. Risk is to here. Target is here. So that's like a 1-to-1 basically. Maybe get that down to like that. 1.09 to 1. But I mean, like I'm trading that around that market structure. I didn't take that trade. But like if you're gun to my head, I had to take a trade. That's what I'd be looking for, right? Right there. So it's 1-to-1. Not great, but trade's gonna work more often than not, I think. Probably have an 80% win rate on a trade like that, but who knows? I'm just throwing out random numbers, spitballing here. So sometimes it's gonna be much better, right? But yeah, this market is just too choppy for me to touch right now. Used to be very disciplined. I don't know why I became so undisciplined now. I went to the gym every day to lose weight and it only takes 2 weeks for me to get done. But now just like doo-doo. Yeah, I mean, again, like you got to remember how good you feel when your life is in order and when you're disciplined and you're in control of your life. You're going to feel a lot better than when you're out of control. And I understand like there's times in your life where it feels like that you can't do anything. But at the end of the day, there's nobody that's going to come and fix it for you. You're the only person who could fix it for you. So either you're addicted to feeling down on yourself and that feeling of self-loathing, or you're in control of your life. That's it. It's up to you to wake up and be like, I'm going to take control. I'm going to be in control of my life because I want to be happy. Happiness comes from being disciplined. We find happiness in structure and purpose. You find purpose through discipline. Reckon the market's gonna be like yesterday. I want to see how much liquidity we have off the open. I'm probably just gonna trade Apex today. I don't even like. I shouldn't even be thinking about trading my Percy because this is just a choppy mess right now. Give me a second. Markets got really clean yesterday in the late session. Yeah, they tend to do that. I mean, Sometimes it takes just being very, very patient. I just didn't want to sit at my screens all day. Plus, I'm moving my account over to AMP, so it's like, whatever. I don't really care. You know? It wasn't worth my time to be parked in front and just staring at it. Let's see. How many accounts are you rotating between on props? I just have 20 accounts on Apex, 5 accounts on TPT right now. I got to trade other props, but I only have so much time, right? Are these 5-minute candles? These are 1-minute candles. Juan. Did you have a bad experience with Dorman? No. I just want to try out AMP's risk desk because they will allow me to have a lot more. I can trade up to 100 contracts. I'm probably not going to anytime soon unless the market gives me a doozy. Remember, 100 contracts is 200K for every 100 points. That's insane. I would love to have a 200K trade. What other props would you consider after Apex Tradeify? MFFU, TPT, those two. Top Step. Have a large account with AMP, great firm, nice. $10 round trips, nah, they're dropping it for me. It's not going to be cheaper than what I was paying before, but they're dropping it for me. $100K margin for 100 contracts. No, so if you have an account that's over 100K, they charge you $2,000 intraday margin if they're not already having raised margins. So it's a little bit mo. So $2,000 per contract. So to put on 100 contracts is $200,000 of margin. And then they cap you at 100 contracts, position limit size. So there you go. Maybe if I get the account booling up to like 5 million, then I can do 200 contracts, which again, I can't imagine myself doing that. It'd be 400,000 for every 100 points. It'd be insane. But, you know, if I have a 5-minute on our account, maybe, you know, who knows? Good clip beating Phil. He didn't get mad at all. Yeah, he got very, very mad. He went on tilt after that. Newish to the channel, I don't understand how to read and predict the indicators you're using. Do you have a video that explains your strategy? I do in the Discord, but just hang out in the free streams. A lot better. Rips then becomes the market. We know where it will move by following. I don't think I'd ever show. If I have 100 on, there's no way I'd ever be showing that. Like, why would I ever show that and open myself up to? There's no way. Like, somebody knowing, like, the only person I want knowing is my broker. That's it. It's real money. I'm not gonna. After the fact, sure, but you know, after the fact for sure. We are just dancing around here. We got about 18 minutes till the market opens. I don't expect to have on 100 contracts anytime soon, believe me. Somebody wants to pay me $2,000 for posting something on Twitter. Nope. Not gonna do it, dog. Napes. Someone was showing 1,500 the other day. Why? What do you mean? 1,500 what? Talking about? Well, we are breaking that 288 level. You fixed the data issue with TPT on Tradeivate? Oh, I mean, that was a while ago, yeah. Let me see if I have my 5 accounts on there yet. Nope, still only 3. Whatever. Meta and Microsoft are both kind of rolling, but we're right at the VWAP, so this could bounce very heavily. It's going to be interesting to see what happens off the open here. Sweep down to 230. I mean, there's a lot of people bidding this market here, so we'll have to see what happens. I show spaceman settings. I mean, it's a lot, dude. You can go back and pause the video. There you go. Is AMP a good broker for small accounts like 30K? Sure. Yeah. I mean, I still think that like nobody should be trading a personal account unless you have 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability on props. Talk about not showing 10. Not showing 10. 100? You mean? Don't get it twisted by like seeing people who are crushing it on a personal account and just be like, oh, well, that's because they're not trading props. It's so easy to do it on a personal account. No, dude, you're going to blow everything. If you go into a personal account and you haven't proven 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability, you're going to get cooked straight up. Be right back. Dang, this music slaps, dude. What up? We're back. Follow Rip's journey to 1 million. Wait, what is this? What are you posting in here, Ripsmon? Oh, yeah. Brokerage statement. This is still coming down. I just don't trust this. Can't take it. It's still coming down here. We've taken one trade. If you're just showing up now, we've taken one single trade today. We made $500. One trade. Incredible stuff, I know. Believe me. I get it. Incredible. Invigorating stuff. What trading instruments do you use daily? The trombone and the electric clarinet. What platform will you use with AMP? Same one, TradingView. TradingView CQG connection. I wonder if they fixed this part of exit. Yeah, there they go. Now they made it. Fixed it. Still coming down here. We got 9 minutes now until the market opens. I think we're going to get pulled down to this 4-hour open, then probably pump it back up for that 9:25 liquidity coming in. We'll see though. TBD. We'll see what happens. Hey Rips, I love the shorts you put out. The advice is stellar. Dude, I just had somebody comment. It's just so funny. These people are like, people are just like rip into those things sometimes. It's really funny. Somebody's like, in your world of fake trading. Like, dude, people are so weird. People are so angry. People are so mad. I mean, I don't blame them though, because like this industry is just 99% frauds and clowns. So, I mean, I get where they're coming from. See me talking about something, you're probably like, it's another one. We're not trading FX. We're trading NASDAQ futures, regulated market on the CME. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange. They have all the time on their hands. I mean, I don't really care. I don't care. I get it. I understand where they're coming from. It makes sense to me. Like, there's a lot of piles of garbage out there that are like lying and paper trading and just nonsense. So I get where they're coming from, believe me. I just don't really care. Like, I don't really care what they have to say. Doesn't mean anything, you know. There's just so many, like, I don't fault them for feeling that way, because this industry is like mainly just a bunch of clowns. And they're old people, they're young people. There's just as many bad old people as there are young people. Because old people gotta eat too, though. I don't know. Yeah, the majority of people eat it up, unfortunately. Nothing you can do about it. Who's got the juice? I don't know. Maybe NASDAQ will give us a juicer at some point today. Just don't see the point in lying about anything. I have to live an authentic life. Well, because these people lie and then they get paid by suckers. That's why. A lot of people are paying these suckers to teach them how to trade when they can't even trade themselves. So Many such cases out there. One more minute until we have the 925 injection. We just tapped into that 4-hour open. Still nothing on for me. Like I said, still nothing. 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 What do you think about the old school prop firms like SMB? I think it's disingenuous for them to push so heavy on their overpriced education. I have no idea about, I think one of my buddies trades for them right now. I haven't really talked to him since he started with them. I'm pretty sure he trades it there, but they have extremely overpriced education with the dangling carrot of like, you're going to be one of our traders, which is just complete hogwash. So that's my opinion. Like they have a very aggressive sales funnel that is trying to fleece you of tens of thousands of dollars. There's your 925 liquidity. Still coming down. Lying and fronting fake stuff is so much work. Yeah, but the people who are doing it are getting paid by suckers, so yeah. It's lucrative for them. So we tapped into that previous 4-hour low and we're bouncing back up. Yeah, trading education is very profitable. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. Wait, what song does this remind me of? It's a wacky one. Devo, kind of. Pretenders. Could be, Footloose, maybe. You have to turn off the delta in your bubbles. Blondie, there you go. Yeah. 3 minutes now. 3-minute warning, everybody. I'm neither bear nor bull biased. I think this market's a choppy mess right now. No, Delta doesn't give me as much information as having both sides. Yeah, today is VIX expiration. I know. See what happens. See how it goes. Very choppy. I want to see a lot of participation off the open. If we get a lot of participation, it could get interesting. Maybe this is the money music. I don't know. What should we put on? You know what I want to do? This is what I want. There we go. Turning Japanese kind of sounds like that one. Why don't you use time and sales? Time and date sales? I do use time and sales. Just can't see it. All right, 90 seconds, everybody. 90 seconds. Extended trading hours, not regular trading hours. I always use extended. You think AR glass would be good for a decent trade setup? If it doesn't give you a headache. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute warning. Everything's opening red for the most part. Good morning to everybody watching. See if we can have a decent trading day today. $20 seconds. Nothing on yet. Still nothing on. So, see how it goes off the open. Good luck, everybody. Let's have a good day. Amazon coming down, Meta and Microsoft tooling up. A little bit of lag in there, book map. Pushing up right now. Nvidia, Meta, and Microsoft all pushing up here. Sitting on my hands for now. Huge lag in book map there. So 59.20 is that level, that line in the sand in the S&Ps. We did come up to it and kind of reject a little bit, but you know, kind of just dancing around it right now. Apple's going straight down. Tesla was going down. Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta, all kind of tooling up here. That 59.20 level is very interesting. Still no trades yet, just watching. Wow, we are squeezing higher here. I didn't expect this up and I would have taken it long if I did. 59.20s are holding in the S&Ps here. It's starting to push pretty hard here. Right now holding at 320. Apple's bouncing, Tesla's bouncing. Seeing if this is going to pull back at all. Right now coming back up to that Monday mid. Surging, holding 330s now. VWAP up at 332. Be interesting to see. Wow, he just slammed right into it. Got 59.30 liquidity in the S&Ps as well. Microsoft, little slight pullback here. Meta still surging. Google surging. Nvidia still pushing. Definitely a lot more liquidity today than it was yesterday. That's for sure. Seeing on these pullbacks, still getting a little bit of lag though. Back to the Monday mid. It looks like it wants to swipe up at that liquidity at 59.30 in the S&Ps. I mean, that's how it appears. Pulling back here below 330, back to the 20s. Still nothing. Just waiting, trying to be patient. That pull back to the 20s was nice. A lot of liquidity there at the 20s. So, seeing if we can rock that liquidity up at 59.30 here. Potentially breaking out up above 340. Seeing if it wants to take out that liquidity at 340 at all. It's kind of pausing. Is it going to rip through? Yep. It is ripping all right. All right. Took a little trade on that pullback to the 20s. We're up 3,600 bucks. Just trading small size. Got that pullback to the 20s. Ripped it long, straight to the 40s. So 20 handles. Not too shabs. It's a little something. To be honest, 3,600, what can you get? Trying to think. Oh, you know what? 3,600 bucks. I saw on eBay somebody's selling a used oil can for about 3,600 bucks. Probably get that and like a half chewed piece of gum for about 3,600 bucks. So hey, at least it's something, right? It's better than nothing. See if there's any follow-up trades to take. We are flat again, by the way. Let me make sure I don't have any open orders. No, we're good. We're flat. I like that exchange up at the 40s. That's where we got out. The magic green line never fails. You see how patient we were, though? If I would have taken that long off the open, yeah, we would have made a bunch of money, but I was patient waiting for a pullback there. We got that beautiful pullback to the 20s, and then we're just exchanging up at that green line of 42. So that was the trade setup that I liked. That's the trade setup that I saw. It's called the pullback continuation setup. Especially when we're so strong right around the VWAP, we're still showing strength in buyers. So because of all of those reasons, I took it. Some people ask me what my strategy is. There you go. How you mark the Monday mid? I have an indicator, but only marks high and low. It is called Spaceman BTC Q level. And it's free. Free dollars. I wonder if I could still move my account over because I traded today. I don't know. We'll see. Find out. It's going to suck if I'm without an account tomorrow for the best trading day of the week, but whatever. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We've entered the first real consolidation of the opening here. We've been consolidating here for about 3 minutes. We're seeing a little bit of a mixed picture in the Mag 7. Tesla's coming down, Apple, Amazon all coming down. We're seeing a pullback in Nvidia, Microsoft, and Meta, but not an extreme pullback. They are still holding green. But anything could happen here. The liquidity's already starting to come down. Dang it. You know, I might not even be able to trade my Apex accounts now because of this liquidity. Remember, the only piece of news that we have today is coming in the form of a 20-year bond auction. That's at noon. I'm sorry, that's at 1. We do have Barkin, who's going to be, yes, barking at noon. You will notice too that, you know, when I'm not confident in the market, my sizing changes. If I was super confident in that pullback move, I would have thrown on a bunch of contracts. But this is not the market to get extra confident in. So limiting my size and exposure into that type of move is how I manage risk. And that's why we only made $3,600 today. It's still, hey, you know what? It's $3,600 I didn't have yesterday. So I'll take it, but I do not like to size into moves where we don't have pure full confidence. The risk on that trade is about $1,200. Still in this consolidation, this makes it very tricky as volume is declining. Obviously, volume is going to decline when we're in a first consolidation because we're looking for a breakout or a breakdown. That's where volume will start to come in. The thing that we fear here is because so much volume is not being stacked on either side right now, we have an equal distribution between 317 and 337, about a 20 handle range. Because of that equated distribution, it makes it very difficult to predict where the move is going to be. For instance, if we had an outlaid number of contracts, say it's 317 halves, if we had a very big outlay of contracts, mainly scalpers taking bids, we'd have more confidence to take this long. But because we don't, I'm not going to gamble on this. Right now, we do have liquidity nestled up at 59.30. I could see us tagging that liquidity to the S&P and rejecting harsh. Do you see what I'm saying, though? How we're just painting liquidity in this range, but we're not doing it on larger volume. These are the things I'm watching for when I'm reading order flow that make a lot of sense. I'm not just picking numbers and guessing. I'm letting the market tell me where are their players positioned right now. It's interesting to see, too, that we haven't taken out the previous 4-hour high. We haven't swiped at it. There hasn't been a large player that's gone for that. There's not been an exchange up there yet. So that's something you want to be watching out for as well. Remember, you can bluff orders all you want as far as passive orders in the order book, but you cannot bluff volume and exchanges in the tape. So when you have the tape being exchanged at certain key levels, there's your swipe up towards the 4-hour high. When you have the tape exchanging at key levels, you see how fast we flush though? And we still have yet to take out 59.30 in the S&Ps. The tape is never gonna lie to you. That's the beauty of reading order flow, is that I can see exactly where exchanges have taken place and at what volume. That's never gonna lie to me. I can have somebody put up an order at 370 right now for 500,000 contracts. It's not gonna happen, but I'm just saying, doesn't mean anything until the exchange happens. That's why volume profile is important to me. That's why I believe heavily in my trading strategy backed by auction theory. That's why I do it. Oh, we lost the 200 people that always tune in waiting for me to lose. Sorry, folks. Sorry to the haters that tune in to see me lose. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I'm sorry. You know, I think that your life would get a little bit, they're not here anymore, but just if they ever come back and watch this clip, your life would get a little bit better if you stopped hating so much. You know what I mean? It's too funny. We always like, if I get a winning trade, it's always a drop off of 200 people. It's so funny. But if I get a losing trade, they always stay. It's so funny. It's an obsession, I guess. All right, so looking for that 4-hour high swipe. My hands are free right now. I'm not interested in taking this. I'm really not. Because the problem is that because we haven't distributed all that much volume on either side of the range here, what it means to me is that we don't really have any players that are positioned that could get heavily offsides. Meaning, we had a sweep higher here, so that means a lot of shorts did cover into this move, right? But we don't have positioning right now that we have heavy shorts into this move, so a pop above the 4-hour high could easily get rejected. And again, this is what I'm looking for when I'm reading this order flow. We would have a decent amount of displacement, but nothing that I could see like that we'd have a massive continuation sweep. Like we're testing it right now, but you see how it's not like exploding through the 50s? Like we're just dancing. I want to take a move where we can like massively explode through a level. And we're not even swiping 59.30s yet in the S&Ps. So I stay out of it. Any trades so far? Yeah, we took 2 trades. We're up 36.80. 36.80 right now. That's it. That's it. You ever play the barcoding? I'm not a big fan of it, no. So watching 59.30 here in the S&Ps. Still don't trust us to take this myself. Gonna take another 179 from DBT tomorrow. Nice. Good job. I don't know why Bookmap has been lagging so much for me lately. It's just been like this week has been tremendous amounts of lag. $9 to 45 reversal, maybe. Yeah, I mean, market is still showing strength. Just not enough strength for me to jump on board. Definitely jumping in late if I got into a move here. We are currently holding above the 4-hour high. Seeing a little bit of squeeze activity. 5930 is that big level. If that pops on the S&Ps, we'll see a pop in the NAS. We're going for it right now. There's a seller, small size seller there at 5930. The lack of swiping is what's keeping me out of this market. We just don't have any aggression. Yeah, I'm using their in-house. Oh, wait, you know what? I was on the wrong tab. That explains a lot. Oh my gosh, I was on the wrong tab. I was on the Rhythmic tab. No wonder. That explains it. I'm like, why is it lagging so much? I was on the wrong freaking tab. What an idiot. Dingus. That's why, by the way, I still subscribe to Rhythmic, but that's why I switched over to Bookmap, because Rhythmic lags every 5-10 seconds. Good morning indeed. Yeah. Dude, we still didn't take the liquidity at 5930. Isn't that something? It's crazy. No aggression in this tape. And look at that. We're coming right back down. 70s down to 55. 15 handle pullback. Wowzers. Been looking at getting Bookmap. Yeah, I use Bookmap's data feed. You can subscribe to any number of data feeds, but I use Bookmap's data feed primarily now. I used to only use Rhythmic and it was great, but Rhythmic has been trash lately. Like horrible. I still pay for it. I don't know what it costs, like 40 bucks a month, but it is garbage. Yeah, Rhythmic didn't used to be this bad. I think they just can't handle the influx of futures traders that have come on in the last 6 months. I think they just need to dial in their back end a little bit more. It's crazy. Anywhere someone can learn to read Bookmap, their YouTube channel has a great resource. I disagree with how they read it, but it's a good starting point, I'd think. Yeah, we're still just dancing up here well above the 4-hour high. Still not swiping at 59. I think a nice trade might be a swipe at 59.30, pop and reject, but I don't know. How do you read it in simple terms? Put it this way. I focus on Bookmap for a year straight. And even after a year of watching Bookmap for 12 to 18 hours a day, I still had trouble with it, Yusuf. So explaining it in simple terms is literally impossible. I was being thrown a bunch of false positives. I used it for equities originally, and then obviously futures. What does Bookmap say or teach that you don't agree with? Just the way that they talk about liquidity and exchanges. I mean, it's just, I just don't see it the way that they do. And I did a Zoom call with their lead dev or programmer or whatever. And like everything, there's a 5930 swipe, by the way. Everything they were saying, I just didn't see it that way. We're still grinding here. Hold on, I want to see. I might take this in my Apex account. Let's see. That would have been a nice scalp. All right, I'm gonna try this here. Try this short in my Apex accounts. I know, but that 5930 exchanging the S&Ps seems like we could see a nice little reject below 60s here. There are people trying to sell this. They're trying to slam it into those 60s, but see if they have enough juice to get through. This is an Apex right now. See if we reject here right around that 80 level again. Take this down to Slamtown, right below 70s here. '70s are holding, surprisingly. Lack of liquidity right now in the NASDAQ too. See if they can fade these 70s at all, which are kind of holding. Slammed into those 80s. Let's see if we reject here at all. Might have to cover this. If we don't reject, watching. See if we get down below that 75 player. No, covering that. And we didn't make it back below. We are starting to see some heavier offers coming in, and I do kind of want to try to reshort this, but we're not breaking that 75 below yet. My trade idea was swiping that 59.30 liquidity and then refreshing lower. I still think we're going to refresh lower, but it just depends on when. We have room up to 84-ish. So that'd be my second attempt. I trade the 150K accounts in Apex. Still grinding, still grinding. Meta is off to the races, by the way. Meta went crazy green today. I looked away and we get that swipe. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try this here for this barrel down through 75. If we get this swipe below 59.30 in the S&P as well. See if we can eat this below 75. Ah, lag. Crazy lag. It isn't just rhythmic, it is bookmap as well. Dang, so we refreshed liquidity right below 75. My bookmap froze. Kind of deer in headlights moment. See if we can get this back below that 75 area. Again, I'm just looking for a quick scalp and resolution down below. Yeah, stopped out. Now we're seeing like a massive, massive squeeze here. Watching to see if we have any kind of backstop. Watching on a pullback here. Meta's at the top of the range right now too. No, it's definitely not my PC, believe me. See if we get this slam through 400s now, and then the pullback to like say 95s. Watching. So we swipe 400s, and now we're just juicing this. Let's see if we can get like 410s almost. We should swipe a little bit higher here. Dude, bookmap freezing is just not it today, huh? Kind of annoying. Watching on the reclaim of 400s here. We need to hold 390s for this to work. Yeah, stopped out. Oh well. That's why we do these trades on prop firm accounts rather than our own account. It is weird though, bookmap lagging every single time that we had like a positive part of the trade happening, but is what it is. Nothing I could do. See if they give me TPT accounts, yeah. Nope, still only have 3 TPT accounts. Bummer. All right, well, that leaves me with no accounts left to trade. I'm not gonna just trade 3 accounts, so I'm not gonna touch my live account. I'm leaving that where it is. 3,600 bucks, like I said. It's 3,600 bucks I didn't have when I started today, so. That's gonna do it for me. I think that's gonna be my day. Yeah, this bookmap lag is so strange for me. Every single time that we have like a reversal or like a point of liquidity that's being drawn, it's like it stops and then it's like freezes and then it shows me what it is. So there you go. Yeah, no, I reboot my PC every single morning. So which platform has better rules, TPT or Top Step? I mean, it's for you to decide based on your trading, you know? It's all going to be based upon your style of trading. What's been your biggest individual winning trade and losing trade in your 11 years of trading? 7 figures on both sides. The winning trade was much larger than the losing one. I think I'm a higher win rate more than anything. I mean, based on this, the personal account, much higher win rate than not. So way higher. Do we have enough likes to do a giveaway? Because that'd be lovely. Oh, dude, they can't. Now they have to wait to do my my wire to amp. Because I did take trades. I was curious about that. They just emailed me. That's kind of a bummer. Oh well, what are you gonna do though? Sometimes you gotta take some trades, right? Kind of annoying. Look at this lag though. You see that? Like right in bookmap, like it lagged right before that pullback happened. So it's kind of like flying blind. Yeah, moving from edge clear to amp. Just because they're gonna allow me to have more controls on my risk. Look at that, froze again right before it bursted. That is so weird, but it's doing that over and over and over, and it's not rhythmic, it's not bookmap. Like, what is going on? I reset my network connection yesterday. I'm trying to think what's going on that's causing this. Super annoying. It wasn't doing it off the open. It's just very like spotty. What platform I use for execution right here? TradingView, boob. TradingView. No, it's only happening when there's big bursts of liquidity coming in, and it has nothing to do with my computer because it's only started happening this week. If we have 500 likes, I'll do a giveaway. Let's see. We are at no. Oh, 519. Sick. All right, dope. All right, if you would, Ribsmod, just drop that the links, please. No, trust me, it's not a ping issue. It's certainly not a ping issue. I don't think it's packet loss either. So like if we look at, oh wow, this thing is coming down now. If we look at this right here, I mean, we're getting good speeds. Bloomberg terminal outage? No way. Is that what's going on? It is weird. It is weird, dude. 59.30 again in the S&Ps here. Crazy. You're not seeing lag on Bookmap? Which who's your data provider that you're using? Because that could be it too. Your data provider could be different than mine. That could be it. Look at that right there. So that's what I'm talking about. Right before a move just happened. That's what I'm talking about. You see that? Like right before the move happened, it stops functioning and then I can't see what's happening. Like I'm completely blind. So annoying. Do you see that though? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like that was so annoying. Like you get like this little perk up right here and like I don't get any data during that perk. It's like I'm flying blind during that measure of the market. Wow, this is 10 a.m. Wow, 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 wow. Do they have web? I have a Mac, so I was thinking of using TradingView or what? Oh, CQG, yeah. TradingView works for CQG. I'm hands-free right now, but I'm watching to see if Bookmap's gonna lag again. Nothing yet. Still functioning fine. There's a lot more volume and liquidity being exchanged than what we saw yesterday. So it's definitely nice to see that. Markets are functioning much better than they were yesterday. They're still kind of spicy though. Like you get these weird little pops. Like that pop at 10 a.m. Ah, there we go. See? Boom, it froze again. All right. I'm locking down. I'm going to turn off my charts because that's enough. That's enough for me. All right. So like I said, TradingView or whatever, Edge Clear, we made $3,600 today. This is my real account. Obviously people who watch the stream, you know, this is my real account. This is the last time we're going to be on Edge Clear. Tonight I'm getting the funds moved over. So yeah, there we go. Let's do a giveaway real quick. Look at this. Look at this nonsense right now. Oh my Lord. What? Hold on. What was that? What the heck? Oh my God. You said what? Is nobody gonna... That's VIX expiration. Nobody's saying anything about that. That's VIX expiration right there. Something elevated China. No, I can't do it. That's crazy though. Look at this. Look at that volume too. More volume in one 1 minute candle than we've seen all open. That's VIX expiration. For sure, that's VIX expiration. That's crazy though. Oh, okay. EU is, dude, what the heck? It's because Bloomberg is down. I'm like, why is everybody so slow? EU is said to prepare a trade proposal to steer momentum into talks. There you go. There you go. That's what it was. Not VIX expiration, but dude, I am so mad. Why is anybody else have Bloomberg terminal and they're not getting updates? I did not get that update. Maybe I need to reconnect. I got that update like an hour later. How annoying, dude. Golly. All right, well, this is the market gods telling me not to trade. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lock it up. Good night. Good night. There we go. All right, let's do a giveaway. I'm closing my trading platform just so I don't trade. I'm gonna turn off Bookmap. Goodbye. Goodbye, Bookmap. Done. Okay, let's do a giveaway, shall we? Let's do a fun giveaway. Now I can't hurt myself. All right, let's do a giveaway here. Ripsmod, yeah, so go ahead and click the link that says TPT save. It's gonna go to a page. You're gonna scroll down. See, it says select your account size. Number 2, prove you can trade. Number 3, start Start what? Start earning blank. Type in that word one single time. Type in that word one single time. You got it. You nailed it. Amazing. You nailed it. There you go. Type in that word one single time. I'm going to give away 3 free months of Clubhouse. Only type it in one single time. Make sure you're following me on X and on Instagram. Dude, I should have known that they would. Whatever. It's 3K I didn't have. Whatever. 4K almost. I shouldn't have traded though today. I didn't even think about that. I need to get over to AMP. I need to get my freaking book map working in a way that isn't just so terrible. I'm going to literally, I'm going to update everything when I get off stream. All right. First winner is going to be, you have 30 seconds to claim, by the way. Milo. Milo, you've won a free month. What's your Instagram or YouTube or X account? Okay, perfect. Let me check on X first. It's got to be on Instagram, right? You won yesterday too? Wow. Let's see, Instagram. Oops, typed it in wrong. I'm so excited for the World Series, by the way. Yeah, there you are, my man. You won yesterday too. How about that? All right, next winner. Boop. Beautifully blended. Congrats. 1 free month of MC. Okay. You got 30 seconds to claim, 14 more seconds to go. I'm actually stoked that I'm not trading right now. I should know better than, like, dude, just stop trading. Like, when the market's like, when my tools aren't working, that's like a surefire way to be like, bro, stop. All right, beautifully blended. You missed it. Merway Razawi. World Series of Poker. That's right. I'm so bricked up about the World Series of Poker. What happened with Edge Clear? Nothing. I want to try AMP because they have better risk controls and they'll allow me to trade larger size. Be surprised, even with 630,000 in the account. Some people don't want you trading that big old size. All right, next winner. R. Sterling. Gotta love that people put in all the effort to type in the keyword, and then when they win, they're just like, "Got my name on the screen." There it goes. There go my name. 5 more seconds. Randy. Randy. If you ever want to lose faith in humanity, just do giveaways on YouTube. Sterling goes, yo, yeah, you're only like 2 minutes too late, but hey. All right, next winner, Trey. And then they're putting it in. Oh my god. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Amazing. It ain't that hard. You do follow me. Congratulations. There you go. Final winner of the day is going to Angus. Come on down, Angus. Look at that. With the quickness, my man. You follow me? Beautiful. All right, I'll do one more, because why not? Whatever. Whatever, dude. One more. Michael Theodore. Hi. Username, please. I want you in here. Ten more seconds, buddy. Spam it. Spam it over and over and over and over. Just like copy and paste until it comes through. Give you 10 more seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Brah. Night poacher. All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. Really appreciate all you. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow, 8 o'clock in the morning. Don't miss it. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye.